parrot. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up. Savage, fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern, like middlemen, they, you know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you in front of me. Calabasas took your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping, she ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share in AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Here we go. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road. A kick out to O'Neal. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Love that shot by Cunningham. He's developing more confidence in his three-point stroke.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now, here's Jordan. Kidd with the bucket.
So the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. It's Cunningham with the drive and a missed layup.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Kidd. 6 points for him. Takes it off the glass. Kidd's got 8 points.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Kidd with the steal. Paul George with the steal. To end the run. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, he's got great length for a wing. At 6'8", he can just get to the rim whenever he wants.
Here's Kidd. Clyde Drexler grabs the miss.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Shaq. It's hauled in by Artest. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Mutombo. Outside for Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mutombo.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Cunningham looking it over. A kick out to Mobley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Atlanta with it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Malone with it. Still yet to score. Booker with no one around. Sinks the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
To the left wing. Jordan outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets trailed by 6. Thompson right side. Pass to Drexler. Smith outside. On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Now here's Jordan. Scoreless thus far. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Tumbo grabs the board.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Malone. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Pass to O'Neal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Mutombo. Covered by Smith. Now here's Jordan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Houston, 9.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Back to Kidd. Outside Jackson. Inside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is You have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Smith. Rebound by the Hawks.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that
one. Right side Jackson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's time to send it over to fierce move by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Kid, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's Kidd, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal, terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Drexler. And the dunk by Drexler.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pass to Artest. There's the pick. Good work defensively by Drexler.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Sure. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Jordan. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
And just another shot that Booker has perfected, the little floater.
A 3 from Drexler. Outside for George. O'Neal on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. Malone with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Back to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And it's good. 2 points. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Booker. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Hawks making a change here. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Artest. It's deflected.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan on the drive. And Shaq pulls it down.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rockets trail by 5. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Kicks it out to Malone. Drexler with the steal. In the corner, George with it. With the drive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's Kidd. Mobley with the rebound. Up top, Shaq. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Mutombo really is an amazing defender. He just takes pride in contesting every shot.
Pass to Artest. And Jordan has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Houston.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Mobley outside. The kick out to Cunningham. Good defense by Kidd.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Back to Jordan. Here he goes. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Drexler. And stolen by Jordan. Down low. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Kicks it out to Drexler. No good. That would have tied it. Shaq with the screen. Thompson outside. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Cooper. Shoots the three. It doesn't go for him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And taken away by Wallace. Booker with it. And Drexler picking him up. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Jordan. Back to Kidd. Pass to Booker. Over Cunningham. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Houston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And Drexler has it in the corner. Here's the floater. Malone with the block. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Evan Mobley with the rebound. It's trailed by 3. The drive by Smith. And here's Drexler outside. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Drexler's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Kidd, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
Houston.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 1. Booker outside. From outside the arc. Here's Malone. The layup off target. Thompson outside to take the lead. Malone with the block. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now, here's George. To the inside. And stolen by Wallace. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And the dunk by Booker.
And you don't see Booker throw down too many lobs, but the opportunity was there, and he took it.
On the wing, Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Cassell. Drops in the layup for 2. Cassell's got his first points of the night.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, you can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Allie, thank you so much. It's Kidd with the drive. It's rebounded by Houston. In the corner, George with it. Fires for three. And it's Malone with the rebound. And here is Kidd. Jordan outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shot clock at 2. And it's Artest missing.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Here's George. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Malone, the bounce pass. Here's Jordan. And he sinks the fadeaway J.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Outside George. Drexler scanning the floor. Another chance. Now Cunningham. Here's George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now Kidd. Outside Jordan. And there's the drive. Oh!
Unreal.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Outside Drexler. Oh, and dunk after another. Woo!
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Does not go. Knocks it loose. Cunningham outside. George. Mobley. Here's O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And it's Drexler with the ball for the Rockets. 7-point differential. 3. Good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Outside Kidd. Five on the clock. The basket is good.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, no good on the dunk. And so they foul.
me to introduce myself. My name is Julie B. And I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you